Hey guys, welcome back. In the last few sessions, we have discussed about the predicate interface and we have seen an examples on the methods of predicate interface. Predicate interface will be taking an object of type T and it will be returning the Boolean value. How it will return the Boolean value? It will be evaluating the given object and it will return the Boolean value. Boolean value. When it comes to the BiPredicate, when it comes to the BiPredicate, BiPredicate, BiPredicate will be having a method which will be taking will be having a test method which will be taking the object and the argument you want to pass. The argument you want to pass, it will take. Argument you want first, it will take and it will be evaluating that object and it will be returning the Boolean value similar to the predicate itself. Here you can observe in predicate, we are the test method is taking a single parameter and it will be evaluating that object and it will be returning the Boolean value. When it comes to the BiPredicate, it will be taking an extra argument actually. So this argument we will be passing as a param to the test method implementation. Okay, let's see a quick example on this actually to understand more on the BiPredicate. Let me open my Spring Tool suite. Let's see how we can use this BiPredicate. Let's relate that how we can use the BiPredicate um, in our code, existing code actually. So you can see here, this is the person predicate, and here we are providing the implementation to the test method. Here you can see the test method is taking a one argument, that is a person object, and it will be checking that the person.getAge is greater than equals to 18. Here greater than equals to 18. Here you are hard coding the value of the minimum age, right? You're hard coding the value of the minimum age. What if I don't want to hard code the value of minimum age? What if I don't want to hard code the minimum value, minimum age? Then what I'll do is I'll be using a BiPredicate. I'll be passing the argument age as a parameter to the BiPredicate so that I can use that minimum age value over here. Let's see how we can do that. Okay, so let's see. So here I'll be using the same code. The only thing is that I'll be doing some tweaks to the code actually. What I'll do is I'll be commenting this part actually. And before we have written the check code eligibility method actually, I'll be creating a one more method where it will be taking the three params. One is the predicate, the other one is the object, the other one is the argument of the predicate by predicate actually. So let me comment this part. Okay, once you comment, just go back to your person predicate, a person service. So here, let me create a separate method for BiPredicate. So I'll say that, let me give the method name as is person eligible to vote. So this is the method which I have taken. Okay, now what I'll do is this method will be taking the three parameters. One is the BiPredicate, one is the BiPredicate, BiPredicate, and the other one is the person object which we want to pass it to the person object, and the argument which we want to pass it to the test method. So here I'll be giving the min age. So minimum age I want to pass it as a parameter. Okay, so now this BiPredicate, what type of value this BiPredicate is taking? It will be taking the person object. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll be using the BiPredicate. The BiPredicate will also have the method called test. Now this test method will be taking the two arguments. This test method is taking the two arguments. Let me import this BiPredicate. So imported BiPredicate. Then let's import the person. Okay, we have already imported the person, I think, over here. Okay, we have already imported the person object, so no need. Now I'll pass the file all the test method. Here I need to pass the two values. One is the person object, the other one is the min age. So the two values we need to passage. And this BiPredicate test method also returns the Boolean value. See, this BiPredicate method also will return the Boolean value. Let me return Boolean over here. Boolean will directly return return Boolean value. Let's import the BiPredicate again. So it is okay. So here the BiPredicate will be taking two arguments, right? I have given only one argument, that is a person. Okay, I have to give the min age as well, right? So I'll say integer. These are the two arguments. You see, min age is of a what type? Int type. So person is a what type? Person is an object type. So that directly we have given the object. Now there is no issue. Okay. So now let me write public over here. Okay. What we have done over here, we have created a method called is a person eligible to vote, and we have pass the three parameters. We are expecting the client application to pass three parameters. One is the my predicate, the other one is the person object, and the argument which we want to pass it to the test method. So the by predicate will be having a test method which will be taking the two parameters. One is the person object, the other one is the argument which you want to pass. Okay, so now this is fine. Now let's jump to our client application. So in the client application, of course, we have created the predicate over here. Okay, so now here this is the predicate. Now what I'll do is I'll be converting this predicate into the by predicate. Let's see, I have commented the part. I'll be converting the predicate into the by predicate. The by predicate will be taking two arguments, right? You can see I have written the two arguments, right? By predicate will be taking the two arguments, person and the minimum age. So you can see this one also. You can see this one also. The test method will be taking how many arguments? Two arguments, person and the min age. Okay, so let's go here. The test method will be taking the two objects. One is the person. You can directly write like this also, or you can write just person object itself. Okay, and here we'll say int min age. No problem. You can write, you can give the type also if you want. Otherwise, based on the context, the JVM will be adding it. No problem in it. Okay. So now, person, min age, and now what I'll say, person dot get age. So person dot get age is greater than the min age. Greater than the min age. That's fine. Greater than the min age. Now, this will be, this is the implementation of a test method. Okay. So now where this test method is available in a by predicate. So we will be writing a by predicate. So which will be taking the two arguments, person and the minimum age, which is a type of integer. I'll say by predicate person. That's cool. Let's import it. Now we have imported the things. Okay. So let's format this code. Control Shift F to format the code. You can see the code is formatted. Now fine. So now we have a by predicate now. Okay. And next we are reading the person object using the scanner, and we are like setting the name and age. And we have created the next what we have did. We have created the person object. Okay. So we have created the person object. Now person service object. Now what we have to do, we have to make a call to the method of person service. Okay, let's go to the person service. So here we have written a method, right? Is person eligible to vote? So how many params it is expecting? It is expecting three parameters. One is the by predicate, person, and the age. Okay, so we have the params ready. So let's call this method person service dot check is person eligible to vote. See, by predicate by default it is copying the by predicate value, person value, and the minimum age, and the age value also it is copying it. Okay, age value also it is copying it. That's fine. So now this is a person eligible method is returning boolean value. Let's copy. Let's store the boolean value in some variable. Is eligible is eligible. Now here what we will be doing will be performing a check. So is eligible. SY, so it will say that eligible to vote. Here I will say not eligible, not eligible. Try after try after age. I will try after, or we can say that not eligible to vote. Don't have time actually. Okay, fine. So yeah. So what we have done over here, we have created the BiPredicate. We have created the implementation of test method of a BiPredicate. We have like taken the test method is taking two params. One is the person and the other one is the argument mini age. And we have used mini age. Before we were hard coding the value here. We were hard coding the mini age right now. We don't need to hard code the value. We are passing it by reading here, by reading the value. For example, let's say that I'll do one thing. I'll pass the min age over here. Why confusion? Min age equals to, let's say, I am. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll read the min age as well. So enter min age, minimum age. So I'll say int min age equals to scanner dot next int. So before I was passing the age which is related to the person actually. So I shouldn't be doing that. So I should pass the min age. Now I got the min age. Okay. I'll be passing the min age over here. I don't need to pass the age. Okay. So let's find. Let's right click on the Java IDE. Let's run as a Java application. So it will prompt you to enter your name. So let's say, for example, I'm entering my name. So chart, and the minimum age is 28. So enter, sorry, age is 28, minimum age is 18. So it is said eligible to vote. So now let's rerun again. Let's test the negative scenario as well. So enter age Sufyan and enter age 16. So minimum age 18. So not eligible to vote. Okay, so like this you have to like how I have converted from predicate to the BiPredicate, how I am passing the argument. You might have observed it. Okay, in the same way you practice the BiPredicate as well. I think we have done with the BiPredicate. The BiPredicate will also have the and, or, and negate method, which we have discussed in the predicate as well. Okay, so it is similar actually. In the AND method, sorry, in AND method, if we are taking the only one argument, here we will be taking the two arguments. So we will be adding the argument, argument something like this to the predicate actually AND method. Okay, I think that's all from my side. In the next session, we will be discussing about the supplier interface. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.